Alright. Hello, my friends. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. Hello there. Just checking audio good. Volume's okay. Alrighty. So let's see. One Drunk Man, Dashkov, hello. Crazy Derp Turtle, Salty, Lana, CA Beggar, Chillgam, Solid, Karma, hello. Iwanu, Dennis. Wallpaper engine very worth. I actually don't have a wallpaper engine. My wallpaper is static in my desktop, but that's just because I prefer it that way. Big Max Nunions, hello. Someone else, hello. I'm 2 hours early. Are you? Are you 2 hours early? Tell me more about that keyboard. What keyboard? That Jer looks sick. Thank you, Eames Bird. Gonna shower and watch the stream in bed. Nice. Yeah, so we're building a TGR Jane today. Hand wiring a keyboard right now, having some trouble with soldering. Oh yeah, hand wiring is no joke. So I actually adjusted a few things. I first of all adjusted my bit rate a bit, so hopefully we should see fewer frame drops today. Hopefully, even if the internet shits the bed, it should be a little bit better. I just adjusted my settings a bit more fine-tuned, did a few tests and stuff, and as you can see, the sub noise is changed, using something stock now. Dennis Brochill, thank you so much for the tier 1. 6 months already. Wow, thank you so much. But yeah, as you know, or you might know, Nintendo has been chasing down YouTube videos with their soundtrack. So I was a bit fearful that they would chase after me for using little sound bits from their old games. Kind of scared, so I decided to revert back to stock sounds, which is fine. Nintendo Weird Champ for sure. Nintendo Weird Champ, because they do that kind of stuff, and then next thing you know is they release new Smash characters that are yet another weeb swordsman, but no spoilers for those who haven't watched the release. So yeah, Nintendo's having a moment sounds just about right. I'll play Smash when they have Hollow Knight as a playable character. Oh gosh, that would be awesome. That would be so sick. I love Hollow Knight. Ghost or Hornet? Oh, okay. That's fair. I think that's a fair assessment. Okay, so yeah, those are my announcements for that. What else? What else do I have to announce? Oh, yes, I do have one more announcement. Something fun that I think might be relevant for those who don't know. So let's go to my browser. Let's see if this works. Okay, great. So here's my Twitter. So for those who don't know, I have a Twitter account at Lightning Keyboards. It's like at Lightning KBDs, because KBDS, because you can't fit more than 15 characters, I think, for the name. But anyway, and so I just wanted to tell people that I recently kind of announced this kind of unofficially, I guess, or officially, I guess. But basically, one of the big commissions that I'm doing is for Capital One's tech department. And they are holding, if you are part of if you're into tech, and specifically if you are in the Amazon Web Services Like if you use Amazon Web Services and you're attending the reInvent 2020 conference, they are doing a sweepstakes. So if you have been attending this conference and you're registered for it, it's technically free to register, but I hope you're registering for a legitimate reason. There's a sweepstakes that you can participate in. Basically, it's restricted to people who are like basically legal in the states, and 50 contiguous states. And it ends on the 19th, so that's about a week from now. No purchase necessary. Basically, it's a sweepstakes for you to enter this, and yeah, you get to get a custom keyboard from me. So you would be getting, in this case, I mean, I can already kind of tell you guys, but it is a KBD75, so you'd be getting a KBD75 built by myself. Not sure if you remember that I was lubing all those switches, those T1s and Alpacas, so those are going to be the switches that are going to be in them. And there, it comes with it would come with a key set, it would come with a carrying case, cable, etc. We are all keybers. Yeah, that's right. I hate that word, but it's okay. It's okay that they, I mean, I don't mind whatever they named. But yeah, so that's the deal. Is Jeff Bezos getting a KB75? I wish Jeff Bezos was getting something from me. That would be an honor, and hopefully I would get some credit here. But you know, that's not quite the case. So yeah, so that's all I have for that. My PP just shrank 6 inches. Lightning got the big boy sponsors. I feel so small now. It's a commission, so it's kind of a. I hope it'll be a gateway for tech to get a bit more involved. But I think it's interesting, nonetheless, that this kind of happening. They found me through my website, basically, and I've been in touch with them for like the past month or so, past 2 months, really, almost, because but I was under NDA, so I couldn't say anything about the commission until it's been live now. So it's public information that I'm doing this, so it's okay now. But until basically like this month, I had to keep my mouth shut. So here we are. All right. Very, very cool indeed. I think so too. Alright, so today's build is going to be a TGR Jane, as you probably saw. If you saw my Instagram post or story, you probably saw what it looks like. It's kind of already pieced apart because I was fiddling with it a little bit. So if we take a look here, we have some JDK pink, white on pink, I guess. Pink on white. And some switches that I had to take out earlier, some screws that I had to take out earlier. JTK, interesting choice. I think it's what's available to them, so that's what they had. And then we have our Toblerone weight here, kind of separated because that was, again, I had to take it apart. I'm just gonna put it aside from now. Skewed, hey. Thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. For 3 months. You got a sub badge now. Alright, so today we have a pink TGR Jane V2. As you can see, it's a half plate polycarb plate. We have some C3 stabs that are actually lubed already, but I need to test those out. So yeah, it's currently pieced apart because again, as I told you, I already unscrewed things. So this will be nice because it will immediately give us access to everything, and I can show you the interior rather quickly. And here's the bottom plate, the back plate, but I'll show you everything in detail shortly. I mean, you've seen TGR Jane before, but for those who haven't, I can show you exactly what it looks like. So I mean, for those who don't know, this is the back plate. So this basically screws onto the back piece. So like this. So there's a PCB, right? So basically, when you get the board, this comes in like attached here, right? And the Toblerone weight actually comes attached over here, like so, right? So basically, this keyboard uses two different weights, kind of. It has this brass interior, this stainless steel sandblasted backplate, which is not too thick. So you basically first take this part off, right? I'm gonna take the Toblerone first off though because it's heavy and I don't want it to fall off by accident. But basically you first take off this part here. Thank you for saving us from watching 3 hours of unscrewing. Yeah, I know. I know it's kind of boring, right? I feel the same way too. So yeah, you basically undo this, right? And you actually end up with this part, and there's 4 screws here that attach the like Toblerone looking weight here, the diagonal weight. This is a polished steel weight, which is attached there. You take that off and then you unscrew all the case screws. So that's basically how you undo this case, that's basically it. This color was part of friends and family offerings, if I recall correctly. I believe that is correct. Yes, this should be a friends and family board. So yes, the person who got it had some affiliation. Alright, I'm gonna take this out. Now, we're gonna just deal with the... How's it going? Bram Santoso, hello. It's going alright. We can say Teja is a liberal snowflake, and Diego is a wannabe or something. Diego wannabe or something. Anyway. So yeah, this is the pink that we're working with today. Pretty nice pink. It has a bit of a violet undertone on it too, but it's basically a more... I would say it's kind of a... I don't know, what kind of pink is this? Cherry blossom pink? I'm not sure. But it's a nice pink nonetheless. We need to be a bit careful with how we deal with this because half plate on the Jane can be very flexy. Actually, the owner of this board was going to build it on their own, and they had used a thin Heine PCB with it, but with a thin Heine PCB and this, it's way too flexy, so it just bottoms out on the case, which means that the PCB just like hits the bottom of the case, which is not good. So we're using the original PCB here, and I'm gonna fiddle around with this stuff for a bit, and then we're gonna build. Sound good? Nice and quiet pink, yeah. Nice pink whale. This is not a pink whale though. Also, is the music too Christmassy? Yeah, I'm feeling like it's too Christmassy. I'm gonna change it back to the usual. Christmas music has its place, but I don't think it's today. Alright. Does over-tightening screws on stabs affect them in any way? Yeah, it can. Over-tightening screws on stabs can be bad. It can be bad if the clearance within the stab is not much. Which means that... So, basically, I guess I should explain this. So, we have our... Come on. Alright, there we go. Autofocus. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, so when the clearance of... So you can see how much clearance there is there, right? And when you really screw on your stabs tightly, basically what happens is this is attached, so this part doesn't move, right? Sometimes, like especially like on cherry screw-in stabs, especially the new ones, the clearance is actually pretty small here. And so when the plate is already tight for the stabs and the clearance is small, this part not wiggling basically binds up the wire inside a bit. Like it basically causes it to rub because there's just not room. There's no room for it to move, because things are being pushed around like sideways. So yeah, it can be bad in some cases, but oftentimes it should be okay. Like you probably won't be over tightening. Like you'll be tightening up to finger tight, and that's probably just enough. I like to just do finger tight though, because even with after finger tight, like you could, you know, if you like force it a bit like this, like it'll wiggle around, but it's not gonna be bad. Like it's not gonna cause your thing to pop off, or like it's not gonna affect the actual key. So yeah, finger tight is just fine for stabs, especially for screw-ins specifically. Yeah. And hello Zujo, hello. Did you have half plate in yours? Yeah, I do have half plate with a stock PCB. Yeah. So on my case as well, I used some. So we're actually going to be using some shelf liner today to prevent from bottoming out. Actually, my own JNV2 also has some shelf liner in the interior because it's just because I don't want the pins to scratch the bottom. So yeah, we're gonna be using some shelf liner today, just to line the bottom. Anyway, so the first thing I think I'm gonna do is open this up first. I have my rest of the switches here. Take some out, and I guess I'm first gonna check the stabs. So it's very likely that they'll use these JTK caps, if anything. So we're gonna test it with JTK and GMK, just so it's flexible for usage. These are all the screws from earlier. Everything. Enter, shifts, backspace. Okay, there we go. So yeah, yeah, finger tight for stabs is good enough. Let's actually take off the plate from the top. Evening, Mr. Petrov. Hello. How are you doing? I hope you've been doing all right. Jane, oh no? Why oh no? Thanks, mate. I just ordered pizza for the family. Very hungry. Oh man. Nice. Pizza's awesome. I love pizza. Pizza definitely top 5 favorite foods. Just because of the variety you can have. Like all the toppings you can put it on it, like all the different styles of pizza. It's just good. Like it's basically bread. You know, it's a base of carbs with stuff on it. And you know, sauce and cheese and so good. I love pizza. Anyway, so actually let me remove some of these. Maybe getting in the way. Oop. How have you been? I've been okay. I'm a bit stressed out. Just life things. Just need to like work on stuff. Kind of running on deadlines. The deadline's like not soon, but they are like in like, you know, like I just need to prepare a lot of stuff. Like have this like important presentation next month, and so yeah, just need to do a lot of work. I think I need to put a consistent amount of output, kind of, you know, if that makes sense. Like I need to consistently be doing work, and like if I'm not, I kind of feel bad about it. So I'm a bit stressed out, but that's about it. It's been a bit hard to focus lately. I think it's kind of just. Good morning, Raditz. Hello. Normally you'd see this desk shake all over the place when I'm doing this, but yeah, we have a C stand now, so we're safe from the earthquakes. Unless I stomp on the ground myself, though. What the F?
Try for the gaff mat.
Dennis, I told you you don't have to do this. I told you it was a gift. So backstory, I sent Dennis a gaff mat, like the gaff mat, right, the best mat, and I told him, hey, it's a gift, and so yeah. Thanks Dennis. Thank you for the $100. Thank you for the dono. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna test the stabs first. I'm just gifting you back. Appreciate it. I guess it'll be like this for a while. Back and forth. Save for that 3080. 3080, huh? If I'm getting a 3080, I probably need to also upgrade my motherboard. I pretty much need to rebuild PC, probably. But well, no, not really. But I think I would benefit more if I updated my processor, I guess, especially because my processor is kind of old at this point. Not super old, but it's old enough. That's how I would reply if I were one, like a oil prince. What's the CPU? You can check my PC parts. I think is it PC part pick? Is it PC parts list? PC part picker. There you go. That's my current PC setup. PC part picker. Yeah, the website. Hey, Mount Venge, hello. Is it Mount Venge or MTV? Or no, it is Mount Venge. It has to be Mount Venge. Okay, this is like getting in the way. Okay, hold up. I figured that would get in the way. Do you game? Occasionally. Not very heavily, but I do. Like with friends, occasionally. Not like a crazy amount. But I like to play games when I have time, but I mean, yeah. I would suggest a revamp if you get a 3080. Yeah, that's what I figured. I built this PC like 3 years ago. And I would probably stay with NVIDIA / G-Sync, probably. Since I would probably keep the monitor I have. I don't think I probably want to buy a new monitor. I think I'm good with the monitors I have. Yo, Chongasars, hello. How you doing, mate? Monitor's great? Yeah, monitor's good. Monitor's good. I have like large amounts of storage. Yeah. Unless you rage out. Yeah, I don't need to. I really don't need to though. $165 Hz, very gamer. That means you're a gamer. I don't mind being a gamer. Gamers are cool. RGB is great. Is this a personal build? No, it's not. Will half plates lead to uneven keys? Some switches will be seated higher than others? No, they wouldn't be. The switches clip onto the plate, so no, it does not lead to uneven heights. We never play games though. You never asked me either. I also don't really like. I pretty much So for games, I pretty much don't play on my own anymore because I just don't have that time. And so I'll play like if people ask and stuff, but no, it's not often though, because yeah. Again, I suck at I'm kind of like I procrastinate so heavily, and so like I feel like I'm always running out of time. I need a bit better time management personally. Oh yeah, actually I'm gonna use the switch that they had for the space bar. They had a cherry mix black for the space bar. Yeah. You've been a working man? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you can just ask me if you want to play games. Are you getting sent a Lin Whale 75 Proto or something? I actually don't know. Have you started playing Cyberpunk yet? No, I didn't even get it. No. And I'm actually not so interested in Cyberpunk because I actually don't know the premise of it. Like, actually, if you tell me anything about Cyberpunk, I actually don't know a single thing. Because I never followed. I'm like super outdated on games. I haven't played games for like years in that sense. Like I've only played like multiplayer games and stuff like that, like with friends and stuff. But other than that, like I never played any like single player games for a while. So it's kind of like I'm very outdated on games. Like I still need to play like Witcher 3, I think. I still need to finish like Breath of the Wild too. I got too distracted getting Krytox and yeah, never finished. Anyway, I saw someone offer 2.8k for TGR 910C and comments said they need more. That's so stupid. That's ridiculous. I think that's just really so excessive. The stabs are actually looped fine. There's not like almost no rattle. I think I would probably add a little bit on the right side of these stabs, all three of them, but the stabs are actually pretty looped pretty well. Yeah, I think I would just add a little bit more lube on one side, or at least just a touch. But I think these stabs are fine as they are. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna add a touch of lube, even if it's like mixing a bit of like, I think they used dielectric grease. But yeah, it should be fine. It's just grease, so yeah, I think I'm gonna add a touch of lube and call it a day for the stabs. So we may be okay with the stabs for a while. No disassemble or stab lubing, just a slight. I think it's gonna be a bit of a harder, or not harder, but like it's gonna be a bit more time consuming because I'm gonna try to make it like fine tune a few things like with the half plate build stuff. So 30 minutes in, Chongo would be soldering now. Chongo is that fast? Does Chongo also wait? Chongo, do you pre-lube your stabs? I actually did that maybe a few times. I would, but at the same time, I don't really care for getting it done faster. He does pre-lube stabs. I see. That makes sense. I mean, I understand if people want to get to the end faster. That's fine. Like, I understand. But I personally don't care for it, so I don't do it. Not to mention, I also decide to stream very last minute, unless it's like, unless I really plan out early on. But yeah, I normally tend to not decide to stream like very well in advance. So I got a ping. What is this about? Someone offered 3.5k for Aqua Series. Ayya. Jane V2 is like 5k, isn't it? Jesus. But Mount Venge, what makes the TGR Janes highly regarded? I guess the design. It's several things. It's branding. People really like the TGR brand. It's like great sounding, great feeling overall. There is just there is also like the aspect that like people kind of assume actually that some of these are very limited. I think relative to like 1,000, 2,000 unit buys, it's limited. It's like a tenth of that because it's like maybe like 100 boards. So people say like, oh yeah, it's like very limited quantity wise. So some people assign a degree of rarity to it. But like if I had an inconsequential amount of money, would I still purchase keyboards for $5,000? Probably not. I would rather put that into Bitcoin or something, or into like index funds. You know, like just invest it. What is a stream schedule? Yeah, I have no stream schedule. No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what a stream schedule is. Stream schedule is a non-existent concept. RX03, it's been a while. Finally was able to catch you. Has it been that long? I feel like I've seen you around before. But if not, welcome back. Alright, so I said I was just gonna loop this a little bit more. Thanks for the answer. No problem. GMK Crypto? Alright, I think that's fine. Last time I was here when you were building KV75, that was like a week ago? I actually don't remember. KV75, yeah, I think it was like a week or so back. Is $265 the highest retail price for a board ever? $265, the brass one went for $800, right? A stock. So I think, well, wait, hold up. What other boards have been high for retail? I mean, I guess the number 2 brass, the number 2 revision 1 TKL brass was like $850. Andrew was higher. Was that like $852? Rama tank. Oh, I mean, actually, even like Norbauer's Veracity steel stuff are like over $1,000, right? Pretty sure that the Norbauer cases are like over $1,000 for the steel stuff. Green PCB means low quality. Oh man. Gosh, that's so dumb. Oh yeah, that's right. If you don't do black cases for your group buy, you're a failure of a GB run. But yeah, pretty sure that all steel cases tend to be pretty expensive too. Like Norbauer stuff that he did in steel. Kepler thick? Yeah, Kepler pretty thick too. Both price and like keyboard wise. Thick. Norbauer is really pushing that ultra premium luxury item vibe. He always has been though. he always has had like he has that like Bay Area luxury tech vibe. But I mean, that's also like what he aspires to sort of push out, like high quality products made in the States, or like kind of like a lot of the process being in the States and stuff, especially like the finishes. I mean, I think it's great for him. Honestly, I think it really captures what he wants. So I like that. I like that he's kind of unique in that sense. I really do appreciate a lot of his work. He puts the R&D for more than most. He tries things. Yeah, he definitely does try new things, and like kind of like really pushes out like stuff that like is fairly unique. Like all the powder coat stuff is pretty unique. Like all the really like different finishes is really unique. Like the aperture stuff, like the aperture finish, like all that stuff is like was kind of like non-existent in the community until he like really made it a thing in his group buys. So I actually really like that aspect of his projects. Steel Heavy Grail is $13.50. Yeah, that sounds about right. Norbauer is so smart, man. Oh yeah, he's super smart for sure. I mean, he's definitely like your ideal case of a very successful Bay Area engineer. Like he's well known and like is respectable overall, smart, does things on his own. Gonna eat dinner. Hope I'll be back before then. Okay. I think you might be okay. Enjoy your pizza. Oh, wait, that was Petrov, the pizza. So I don't think that's OC Jaden. But pizza would be amazing. I would love some pizza right now. Maybe I should just use Dennis's donut and get myself some pizza. I could, but I think I'll just save. I have food at home. I already ate too, so I'll be too full. Hey Victor, hello. Eat pizza on stream? The only thing I wouldn't like to do is because like I'm like have a lube on my hands. It's a pink board. It's over here. Sorry. Zujo. I mean no. Arasu. The anode color is a pink. It's like over here. It's like, sorry for the brightness. Hold up. Let me see. My hands are like not super clean, so. But yeah, it's this pink. I think that's kind of accurate. This angle. Mushroom on pizza? Yum. I love mushroom on pizza. Yum, 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 yum. You need to get those arms even bigger. I guess I need to make those rewards cheaper. Light pink? Yeah, it's like light pink. Better drink water? Yeah, that's true. I actually was about to drink water anyway. Custom Anno or direct from Sam? Direct. It is direct. It's pink, I believe. Pink, silver, and purple were like friends and family colors, or like offerings. It's not mine. It's somebody else's. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell you who, but it's somebody else's. But yeah, it's not custom Anno. Board looks dope. I'm pretty much in the waiting room for F284. Nice. That should be pretty soon, huh? It should be, I mean, like, is it gonna be early next year, I assume? I think? I actually don't remember what the timeline for that even looked like. Or even, like, if it's... Has it been announced, the timeline? It's basically, like, soonish, right? And I think Apex Keyboards is gonna handle North America for sales. I guess maybe Gion might do Korea himself. I'm not sure though. I should probably find out. Vanquish first, then F2. Oh, I see. Vanquish, that's the 65% with the little, like, springy thingies. Springy lever platformy thingies. Korea IRC is swag keys. Oh, I see. Swag keys. So swag. Alright, cool. Cool. He's been super open about it. Yeah, for sure. I saw the cost breakdown thing. That was really cool. So you mix 3 colors to get this color, or is it a palette he chooses thinking? Wait, what do you mean? Anodizing? Anodizing is not like done by hand directly like him. It's done like in a factory. So it's whatever. Anodizing, if you don't know how anodizing works, you should just look it up. It's actually pretty simple. But basically it's like, they're pigments and they're put in like in this bath of electrolytes, and you are basically depositing this dye into the aluminum in this, like, is it hot water bath? But basically it's like a discharged bath, and there's like times that you need, like, you need to put the, like your case or whatever, like, you know, whatever you're anodizing, you put it in the bath for an X amount of minutes, and it dyes it. And yeah, you need to be very, like, certain dyes need more control, certain others don't, right? Like, if you want to dye for longer, then you keep it in there for longer, and so on and so forth. But basically, you would have to, you know, I mean, there are probably like spec sheets for all this stuff, but yeah, anodizing, it's, you can just look it up. There's like videos on it. Is it just me, or is Jiang one of the only few, if not the only, designers that has disclosed breakdown cost for a single board being manufactured? Oh, well, Arasus, you need to kind of put it into a different perspective, because Jian himself is the manufacturer, okay? He's not just a designer, he is the manufacturer. Like, right? Like, he works at a CNC. Like, he owns a CNC, like machine center. Like, he owns the fabrication facility. So, yeah, of course he would know firsthand what the manufacturing costs are like, right? Because, yeah, that's what he deals with all the time, every day. So, yeah. So yeah, sure. You could say that. I mean, the reason in the community that's kind of unknown is because, well, factories also don't disclose what their margins are, right? I mean, that's like profit, right? It's like it's a business. You wouldn't disclose that kind of information. No, because think about it. Let's say I am TGR, sure. I mean, you're still commissioning a factory to make these keyboards for you, but the factory's not going to tell you how much money they're making from it, right? So yeah, the information falls off in every time you go through like a new business, right? Like a new supplier. So yeah, that's why. It's just business. You would, I mean, like designers only know how much they would their breakdown looks like, or what they like what it costs them, and what they pay and how much they end up getting out of each transaction. But yeah, it's probably not disclosed because it's part of business. It's just the way it goes. Gian says because he has the yeah, exactly, he owns a manufacturing facility, so that's why. Otherwise there wouldn't be like that kind of information would not be like clear. Perfectly clear anyway. Not a lot of people disclose that kind of info. Yeah, right. No third parties, not the same as other designers. Yeah, exactly. Arsus, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. Thank you. But yeah, because there's no third parties. That's exactly right. Okay, I think the stabs should be okay now. Oops. This build's gonna sound good. We'll see. Saw the half plate. Yeah, it's a half plate. We'll see how it sounds. It'll sound pretty nice though, pretty sure. It's tapped once. Some fiddling around, some messing around we need to do with the case. Probably put some shelf liner in there. Put it between some parts of the plate, because this plate, the separation between the tabs is a bit large, and so if you press too hard on one side, or like on one part of the space bar, for example, the whole thing bends and it hits like this part, so it kind of like makes this clicking noise. So on my own Jane, I put like small pieces of shelf liner to basically just prevent that from happening. So we might do that today. We'll see though. I mean, I think it's just, I'll just do it depending on whether it's needed or not. Just work with what we have and see how it goes. Alright. So let's test a few things. Let's test our stabs first, I guess. Is that a new channel point reward I see? Oh, shit. Okay. I'll do my 10 push-ups in just a bit. Okay, that sounds good. Let's check GMK as well. Is that Bash Alpaca new or old? I actually don't know. Is there a way to tell the difference easily? Some people said like color difference, but I'm not sure. Let me check. I guess I can check, but so I have a bunch of alpacas here. Let's see. Maybe these are V1s. I'm not sure though. I mean, these seem slightly lighter. I think the darker ones are the V2s. So I think it might be V1s. Stack the push-ups? Oh. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, I'll do it once I'm done with the backspace. Alright, I think that's fine. Alright, so backspace is done. Any more redeemers? Why did alpacas become popular? Cause they're pretty smooth. They're good for the... It's like good bang for the buck. Get buff streaming. Looks like our stream is doing pretty well today though. Alright, so... Let's, Alright. Alright. Oh, is that 20? Oh. Woo! Alright. Form is good? Okay. That's good to hear. Your arms are so big? That's not true. My arms are not big. Oh shit, there's another 10 push-ups. Oh shit, okay, I'll redeem the first 2. So 10 more? I think I limited it to 30 just so that we don't spend too much time doing this for a stream. So 30 push-ups each stream, I think you can redeem. Alright, well, I'll do the 10. Okay, 10 more. 10 more. Why do you have like 3 big ice boxes? My parents sent them with some stuff they were sending, so I just ended up keeping them around. They don't want to put them in the living room where they take up space because I have roommates and we share the space. I just don't want to be rude and put stuff out there that's like not theirs. Alright. You got that Dorito body? Y'all are just messing. I'm a scrub. I'm a scrub. Alright, let's see, so enter. should have titled it massive. Your arms are big? My arms are not big. Maybe they look big for my height, but I don't think they're big. Well, it's not rattling, so... And they're pretty smooth, actually. These C3 stabs are pretty nice. Pretty smooth. Oh, shoot. There we go. Your arms are big, don't be shy. Nah. Good shape and straight. I don't know how much you work out body weight, but keep your elbows close to your body, not outwards like you did. If it can harm the joint in the long run. Okay. Duly noted. Thank you so much for the advice. I appreciate that kind of advice because I don't mind being told that I'm doing things wrong or right. It's good. I mean, especially if it's like health related. I think I'm always down to know how to keep myself in good health. Okay, no rattle. Alright, I think the rest of that sound is just the plate shaking a bit. It's not soldered in, so. Should finally be able to ship you the snacks? Yo, that's lit. Okay, don't see the rattle other than maybe just the switch moving around, so that's good. What is that link set? What link set? Huh? Oh, the pink set. This pink is JTK pink on white, I guess? I'm not sure what it's exactly called. Maybe it's JTK Valentine? Okay, that sounds pretty good to me. Good. Alright, I think stabs are done. I think stabs are good to go. So we can... For now, I'm gonna put these aside. And we can, we can probably move on slowly. Let's see. I need to test the fitment of this. So I think I'm actually gonna solder the half plate first. And then we're gonna mess around with half plate for a bit. And then we're gonna do the alphas next. I think that's probably the way to do it. You like using MX Black and Spacebar? Why? It's not my choice. This is actually the client's choice. These are not my my choices for switches. 1 more hour of stabs, please. If I do 1 more hour of stabs, I would really reach Nathan levels of stab tuning. Burger or pizza, and why? Oof, that's hard. Depends on the quality of both, but I personally like pizza more than burgers. No, wait. Burgers are so satisfying though. Okay, okay, I got it. If I want to go for flavor, I think the burst of flavor that burgers give is much more impactful, but pizza has the versatility. So like when I'm hungry and I just get a slice of like cheese pizza, it's amazing. Like it's just so good. I don't know, that's such a hard question actually. Can I just get both? Was playing Fortnite and was told 12 reasons why I should KMS. Oh my god. What the F? That's so rude and that's just so awful. Burgers on the pizza? Why not burger meat on the pizza? Burger meat on the pizza and then put the oh put like you know how like Shake Shack has like their sauce, or like Big Mac sauce, kind of like, you know, like basically like burger sauce, like the juices and stuff. Put that on top of the pizza, like drizzle it on top. Gotta love 8-year-olds. Seriously, that's horrible. I'm sorry, Camper on Xbox. There's no such thing as pizza mount. But man, you're making me hungry. I feel that. Just ate pizza? Yo, that's great. Oh, pizza's amazing. Yeah. Is hot lettuce ever good? No. Hot lettuce no good. No. I mean, lettuce cold good, but hot. I mean, I think if it's inevitably hot because it's like within a burger or something like that. Like if it's like in some food that just makes it hot or warm, like fine. But should it be ever heated, like purposefully? No. Should I buy a golden CA66? CA66 is a cool board as far as the look goes and stuff, and typing wise it's actually okay, but just so you know, do expect to put some, like, either you can put like piece of cloth, shelf liner, whatever you want, foam, anything to fill it up is fine, because the case is a bit hollow, like on the inside. So it's a neat board nonetheless, but it is hollow though, so like do keep in mind that you might just end up opening it up to just put something in there to fill up a little bit of the space. You've never had charred lettuce? It's an unironic tasting menu item. No. What food do you put lettuce in that's actually heated? I actually cannot think right now of any food that you have lettuce and you like heat it up on purpose. Is there any? It's a standalone tasting menu item? Oh, you guys fancy. Grilled lettuce pretty popular in the city? Okay, I'm an uncultured person, I'm sorry. I'm a pleb. Just treat me to some chopped cheese, okay? Chopped cheese, the goat. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Ryan? Grilled Caesar salad. What the F? This stuff exists? NewYorkTimes.com. Okay, it must be legit. If it's on the Times, it's gotta be legit. I trust the Times. I trust the Times. Went to my first tasting menu last year. Actually blew my mind. Oh, I mean, I bet, dude. Gourmet is amazing. Only costs a cool $120 per person. This is Canadian, right? Or is it US? I mean, still expensive, but damn. I mean, that's fun. Anyway, was this like a date? Look at you, Hugo, taking people to expensive tasting menu nights. When will you take me to expensive tasting menu nights? When restaurants open back up, we can go get some grilled lettuce? Sure, I'm down. I'm down to try all these new kinds of food that I have not tried ever before. Chicago only be having our deep pizza. Yeah, do come to New York to try chopped cheese. Chopped cheese is so good. It's so decadent, but so yummy. It doesn't get any better than that, I feel. Alright, where's my Alright, heating up my soldering iron now. It was with the boys. Oh, I see. Okay. The boys. If I go to New York one day, I'm a IRL stream snipe. That's good. That will be so awkward. I'll be like, what the hell? Get out of here. GTFO. You literally live in New... Yeah, New York is great for food, dude. Hugo, but it's so expensive. New York is so expensive to get food in. There is the best food in the world, okay? No cap. But it's expensive. That's my only issue. If I could have just... I mean, obviously I should just sell a bunch of keyboards and just go on my gourmet food experience, but... Yeah. You hear me out the fuck in the background. Anyway, fixing up a local dude's Tofu 65. We're basically working with the same boards here. Neat. Very nice. Alright, I'm just gonna do this half plate really quick. Soldering, and then we're gonna keep going. Wait, sorry. What are you doing here, Chillgam? JD, go get him. Louder. Have you seen these joints? They're cold! Cold! If you guys have not watched Keyboards Tonight, you should Google Keyboards Tonight YouTube on Google. And I think the second link is the Keyboards Tonight account. We've done a few sketches. There's the eyesore sketch, and there's the Hell's Kitchen sketch. You guys need to check out those cool little sketches. Hugo did an excellent job of filming and recording. He's the most excellent actor. I want to reshoot the whole thing, TBH, now that I have my own place to do it. Oh, dude, that would be, I mean, you can always shoot the next episode in a, higher quality and say like, oh, we had a budget increase. We had an increase in our budget thanks to the rampant success of our last episode. Is it this? Might be. I have no chance to expand the link, but someone can tell you probably. It's mid-tier food that's more expensive than others. Fine dining experience prices are about the same as anywhere else. Yeah, that sounds actually about right. I'm pretty sure that gourmet evens out in different places. But yeah, mid-tier in terms of like stuff that's sort of like, I don't know, it's like the between $2 and $3 signs on Yelp, let's say. I think is kind of like what is probably going to be more expensive usually. New York has the best cheap tier food. Oh, yeah, New York has great cheap food for sure. No doubt. I just need more time to explore the city, actually. People have been asking for you to be in a skit. That means I need to record myself to do it, right? I have so much stage fright with acting. It's actually kind of funny because I actually did a bit of theater in high school. And I like I have friends who did like majored in theater in college. And some of them are even actors right now. But I can't do it. I don't know, I get so nervous. I like stutter so much. It takes a lot of practice. IRL stream? IRL stream would actually... I think I'm okay with streaming because... well, at least here, like, I'm in the comfort of my own home. And it's like... I can fix my own fuck-ups much more easily as opposed to when other people are actually around me. Yeah. And if it were like IRL streaming outside, I don't know. It's kind of like vlogging, so... it's doable, but yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about like pre-recorded stuff though. It's just like... Just not good at that. It feels awkward to shoot, like, to record myself doing things. Saying things. I miss going to New York. I used to go all the time for work. Oh, really? Yeah, New York is such a nice place to visit for sure. I mean, I've appreciated living here. I really like living here in New York. I'm actually not sure how long I'll like stay even after I'm done with the things I'm doing, but I've really enjoyed living here in New York City. It's also like the best time in my life to do it, so for me it's like, yeah, no regrets. Absolutely love it. I mean, it's kind of a shame that right now we have a pandemic, of course. Prevents you from seeing more things and exploring more things, but aside from that, there's this place called Tay Company near Soho. Super authentic little Taiwanese tea shop. Really great oolong if you're into that. Okay, I'm gonna write that down actually. Hold up. I'm gonna write that down after I'm done with this little piece of soldering. But yeah, I'm down with... I love tea. I love oolong actually. Like oolong is definitely like... I love oolong for sure. Yeah, I'll check that out. I might have already checked it out before, but I actually don't know, so I think I just need to look it up. Oh, that pin got bent. I need to take out the switch. Alright, cool. I can just do the rest later. One fun thing is just to be that person you are on camera, embrace the stutter. I guess that's true. I guess you're right in that regard. It's tough though. It gets pretty nerve-wracking for me. I get really anxious with that stuff. But yeah. I think it's mostly confidence actually. I just don't think I have a lot of confidence with regards to that. Just like, oh, I should have soldered the spacebar switch too. Okay, now I can actually finally show you what I was talking about with the spacebar, about the path plate. So let me show you. Okay, so If you're awkward on camera, you can then just say it's your personal, that you're pretending the whole time. That's true. It's actually just ad types dumping all his nerves onto his clone. This is how he's so relaxed on stream. Oh yeah, let me write that place down though. Tay Company. Soho. Taiwanese tea shop. Great Oolong. Alright. Have you tried a dactyl keyboard? I have not actually. It's like one of those things I haven't tried. Okay, let me show you what I mean by this. So the reason why you need to be careful when doing a half-plate build on the Jane specifically is because of this. This part is, you guys see how this is basically like a wing here? So it can easily unclip because there's like a full opening on the bottom side here. And so you need to be careful that basically whenever this plate bends down and hits the wire here, it makes a clicking sound. So I'm probably gonna put some liner here, I'm gonna put some liner here to basically prevent it from bending down just in the middle part. I mean, like when the spacebar is on, that's not really a problem, but as the plate gets pushed down further and further, sometimes this does clip down. So yeah, so you just need to be careful with that. Other than that, I think we'll just see if the pins are bottoming out on the case. But yeah, that's basically the main things to watch out for. But for now, we can retest our stats really quick. Okay. Can you do the IRL Tinder date stream? No. If I had to do something like that, then who would I do that with? First of all, like, oh gosh. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is the JTK spacebar. Cool. So let's actually take care of that plate part. So I have some shelf liner here that I think I can probably cut up and maybe just put it basically right between this segment here. So it would just kind of go in here like that. And I actually don't think I'm gonna make it large. I think I'm actually just gonna put it here. Maybe here. So let's try that. No rattle. Hamaji Neo, hello. Let's see. Small piece should be fine for now. Let's see. So that's about that thickness. So maybe just a 2-piece bend should be good. And actually, let me get some tape. Okay. Someone's flipping Vega already in the Singapore mech market? I mean, I thought everyone was flipping Vega already a long time ago. I thought this is not news. I feel like... Isn't there a meme about Singaporeans flipping? Okay, so does this affect my stab? Is the question. Wait. When are we gaming again? Oh, Hamaji. You play games with Dennis? When's Vega shipping? I don't know. I saw 4 F18X flipping for 3 times the price. Sounds about right. People do some ridiculous shit out there. Yo, Homogeneo, thank you so much for the sub. Oh wait, actually, Dennis, thank you so much for gifting Homogeneo a sub. Thank you. Alright, so I think this should do it, basically. It's basically just enough padding to prevent this from bottoming out in a weird way. We just want it to just stay there, so... yeah. Alright, as long as it doesn't prevent the wire, the spacebar wire from rotating, it should be fine. Mr. Mod Pipe, oh my god. Alright. I think the spacebar part is okay. Let's take care of... you know what? I'm actually gonna mount it first and see. I'm still a bit skeptical. Actually, well, nah. Let's do the alphas anyway, because the alphas have... there's no difference in doing the alphas now or later, so let's just do them now. Do you have any recommendation for Bluetooth 40% keyboards? Ooh. I'm not the right person to ask, unfortunately. Bluetooth 40%? Are there Bluetooth 40%s out there? Do you make your Spanish speaking voice deeper than your English one on purpose? No. It's probably like my actual like speaking voice just being like that. I don't know though. Is my English speaking voice actually higher pitched? May I ask what the fastest switch available to buy is? What do you mean fastest? If you're talking about fastest actuation, maybe you could get like a Gateron clear. I mean, like a light switch would be fast to actuate because it's very easy to actuate. So like a Gateron clear, or you could get a speed switch and spring swap a really light spring on it. If that's what you mean by fast. But if you're talking about what's the fastest switch for gaming, they're all basically the same. But yeah, sure, you could get a speed switch and just spring swap something really light on it. shorter displacement, or like travel length, and then travel distance, and then you can get a really light spring. You basically can blow on it and it'll actuate on its own. Fast actuation is actually the biggest marketing scheme. Oh yeah, for sure. That's the gaming marketing lingo. That's exactly how they get you. Well, I mean, or at least what like companies will argue that they have a keyboard that has really fast response rates and whatnot. I mean, it's a sham. I really feel a difference. Well, as someone who does not feel the difference, I can't, or does not perceive it the same way you do. I think the best option is what I just said, is a light spring and a speed switch, because a speed switch has, so the normal travel length for any switch is 4 millimeters, but speed switches are a bit shorter than that. So you could get a speed switch and get a really light spring. The only issue with light springs is that if you could accidentally actuate stuff because they're so light. But I mean, that's the one way to do it if you really want. But you know, that's how I feel about it. I mean, like, look, Skara got a number 2 from Nathan, and he plays with it. It's fine, you know. But sure, maybe he doesn't care about actuation speed, if that's even something that's in his concerns. Yeah. I just noticed why the liner under the spacebar wire. Because of this. Let me show you. If the liner were not there, Ryan, you see this part of the plate here, the part that's like long here. So you see how like basically the wings of the plate are here and here, right? These are the tabs of the plate. So if you press hard enough, this part unclips and hits the wire. So the plastic plate actually hits the wire sometimes, which makes it sound like there's a rattle in the spacebar, but it's actually not rattle. It's actually the plate hitting. So I put some liner just to basically basically to prevent that from even happening. It's just a small piece of liner though. I noticed it after I was using mine, and I was like, cause I have pretty light switches on mine. I think I have like 55 gram switches on my Jane, and it was doing that. Soran, hello. Whoa, you're up really early or up really late? I feel like that will cause slight drag on the spacebar. So that's why I tested it just now. It actually doesn't cause drag on the spacebar because it doesn't touch the wire and like cause the wire to bind. So the wire rotates, right? The stabilizer wire rotates as it goes up, and like as this piece goes up and down. If it doesn't prevent the rotation, it's fine. If it did change the rotation, then you would see that, like you would notice. I would notice the difference right away. But that didn't seem to be the case, so it's okay. But yeah, I'm mindful of it. I'm aware. Most QMK PCBs are pretty bad if you need good gaming response time. Interesting. Is that because of the way QMK pulls? Like, is that like a thing? Because of the way QMK actually works? I mean, I don't know, because TBH I don't care, and so like I haven't looked into like if there is like a way the controller responds, like timing and all that, like how does it, whatever, you know, like people like talking about refresh rates and stuff. Having a lightning next to my name could get me into trouble in Poland. Monka S. Can you explain why you need to put the kitchen liners again? The liner is put just because this half plate. This is a half plate, and so it has a lot of give, especially towards the middle. Because so like let me show you. So you see these two tabs here. This is where the screws are going to be attached to the top part, the top case of the keyboard. And so I noticed in my experience using this particular half plate, that when you press hard enough, either on the spacebar or in the surrounding areas, it unclips from the switch here, and this plastic plate hits part of the wire or hits part of the PCB. So it basically causes this ticking noise that's undesirable. So I just put liners to basically prevent that from happening. Yeah, that's all. And I checked to ensure that it doesn't interfere with the actual spacebar wire, but it doesn't. Like, it doesn't prevent it from rotating. Like, it's not... There's not enough compression here that it prevents it from rotating. It's actually... The liner's actually just kind of sitting in barely snugly. But yeah, it can happen on half plates. But that depends on the design of the half plate, too. I mean, I'm only doing this because it's out of observation. Like, I have the same board, well, different color, and I noticed that it had some issues like that, and I was like, oh, actually, this is a way to, you know, like, I can probably prevent it just by putting some material in between, and so that's what I did. Like, obviously, there's probably other ways to do it. Like, I could maybe wrap the spacebar wire with a little bit of electrical tape or something, or like maybe put a small bit of like band-aid, or I don't know, right? Like anything. Some people could like coat it with some sort of like acrylic thing, or like, I don't know, like polish some sort of coating on it, maybe. I don't know. Could be different ways of doing it, but I mean, shelf liner costs like $5, not even. So I'm just going for the cheap and easy route of doing things because it's simple and it works. You got any experience with vintage browns? Yeah. Also, good night, Soran. Hope you have a good night. I'll see you later. Any experience with Vint Browns, though? Yeah, I do have experience with MX Browns. I mean, Vint Browns is just old MX Browns, so they're just gonna be potentially smoother, but not necessarily. Not all old MX Browns are smoother. You just need to pretty much... Just like vintage MX Blacks, it's the same story. You just need to get them and test them. Only way of knowing whether they'll be good or not. But that's basically every vintage switch. Like, there's a chance for them to be smoother due to the use that they've gone through, or due to the difference in, allegedly, the difference in molding and plastic composition. But is it guaranteed? No, there's no guarantee for it. This is why I actually don't really promote people to just go and get vintage switches, just because you might actually spend more money trying to get quote-unquote a good batch of them, because I think the more you look into it, the pickier you get. And the pickier you get, the more money you end up spending trying to cherry pick things. No pun intended. And so, yeah. Anyway, let's talk about some sponsors today, right? So, first of all, we got Canon Keys. Over on Canon Keys, you can currently purchase GMK Pink on Navy, so head on over to canonkeys.com and you can check out Pink on Navy. There's also, I'm not sure if they still have OA switches or Lavender Switches, but those just went on to Canon Keys. The Lavender Switches, I'll actually be not reviewing, but I'll actually be doing a build with a batch of Lavender Switches. Probably, maybe next stream, or maybe hold up, is it next stream? No. Maybe next stream, or maybe 2 streams from now. But I have a batch of Lavender Switches that I'm currently lubing to talk about and to build with. So the Lavender Switches, what's unique about them is that they're fully made out of nylon for the housing, and the stem is still palm, just like as usual. But yeah, the housing is fully made out of nylon, and they have this cool translucent lavender color. They are made by Durox / JWK, right? Yeah, so they're pretty smooth linears. So yeah, we'll check those out whenever I build the Satisfaction 75 round 2 that I got from Mr. Upas. It's not my unit, it's his unit, but I will be building a Satisfaction 75 from the round 2 versions in... I'm not sure if next stream or the stream after. I need to see what my schedule looks like, but yeah. What's the case on your personal keyboard right now? It's called a GER A06. any of my personal, any keyboard I'm currently using, it's exclamation keyboard for the command. Anyway, that's Canon keys. They also have Tribosys 3204 in stock, so if you are in need of Tribosys and Lube, they have some. Next up, we have DixieMech. Head on over to dixiemech.com/lightning to check out 2 different GMK sets currently on group buy. The first is GMK Keycaps, which actually ends this weekend. Might end. Does it end today? I'm actually not sure about the date, but do check GMK Keycaps because I'm actually not sure if it ends today or it ends this weekend, but it pretty much ends it ends very soon. So GMK Keycaps currently on group buy, and then the second set that's currently on group buy on dixiemech.com/lightning is GMK 8008 round 2 or 80082, which comes in 2 different color schemes. It comes in the original blue, gray, and pink scheme, and it also comes in blue, gray, and blue legend scheme, which is called the blue base kit. And so you can get 2 different colors for that, and there's child kits to support each of them. And so yeah, check out 8008 round 2. 13th actually for Keycaps. Thank you. So that's gonna be on Sunday, so it ends on Sunday. Thank you for confirming. Alright, next up we have Mint Autumn. So you can head on over to mintautumn.com just to check out what projects they are working on. They are still working on fulfilling the Rukia round 2 group buy, which is a Alice layout keyboard made out of polycarbonate. There is also there's also other stuff that they're working on. They're working on making cases out of polyethylene, so they're working on creating injection molding equipment. Jack Static was here earlier on in the stream today, and he is the owner and runner of Mint Autumn. So do check out Mint Autumn, and they also have a Discord server where you can peruse and hang out in, talk about the different projects they're working on, and as well as just other life stuff. Sometimes coffee or anime, I think. Also, they talk a lot about Dune as well. So if you're interested in Dune, they talk about Dune. Yeah. Next up, we have Novelkeys, novelkeys.xyz. You can head on over to novelkeys.xyz where you can currently check out. Let me think. GMK Yuri round 2. I believe it's still currently on. We have GMK Yuri round 2. We have GMK Serica round 2, which comes in a Latin base kit as well as a Hiragana sub-legend base kit. There's desk pads and a Rama cap and the Salvin caps as well. We also have the NK65 Olivia edition for $230, I believe, plus shipping. You can get an NK65 Olivia edition, which comes with DSS Olivia keycaps. It comes with a cable, carrying case, programmable PCB, plate mount stabilizers, custom silk switches, which are called rosettes. Comes with rose gold springs and 63.5 gram springs, I believe. But yeah, so a lot of cool stuff that comes with the Novelkeys NK65 Olivia edition. The group buy, I believe, ends at on Christmas Eve. So do check out novelkeys.xyz for that. If you're also looking for any other keyboard related items, they have a bunch of stuff from desk mats to switches and lube and accessories. You can purchase any in-stock item on Novelkeys for with a 5% off discount if you apply the code THUNDER during checkout. Alright, we're done with this part. Alright, let's move forward. Next up, we have Prime Keyboards, primekb.com. In case you didn't see Nathan's stream on the Meridian will be running in January, pretty soon, for the Meridian keyboard, which is a collaboration between AIO3 and Prime Keyboards. And so yeah, primekb.com/lightning to check out other stuff by PrimeKB. They have from switches to lube to lube stations, Durox stabilizers in the exclusive black smoky housings and black wires, and among other things. So do check out primekb.com/lightning for all of that. But yeah, they also will be having new switches. So new Durox JWK switches. So these switches, I actually have some here, I believe. I actually haven't gotten around to review them. More so actually doing a stream with them because I need to I guess I need to lube them and stuff. I was planning on lubing these, but these are switches fully made out of palm for the housing. So unlike the Lavender switches by Keycaps, for example, the Lavender switches by Keycaps are made out of nylon for the housing. These are made out of palm instead for Prime KB's new Durox switches. So if you're looking for a new switch option, this will be coming in stock later in between January and February. So more news on that later if you can sign up for the newsletter. It will also come with a 63.5 63.5 gram spring. My bad. But yeah, did you get the NK brand ones or the blank ones? I got the blank ones, I guess. Yeah. All right. Let me test our PCB today. Where's switch hitter? All right, switch hitter. Oops. Alright, great. It works. I'm gonna reprogram a few keys though. Need to reprogram control and caps, I think. So this boot mapper is the way you program boot mapper PCBs. You click on download. It connects to the PCB. I toggle boot mapper. If you press the key that's you want to reprogram, you should navigate to that, I think. Wait, is it? Huh. Weird. Is it actually connected? Hold up. Alright. Huh. Weird. It's not showing up, but where's my caps lock? Caps lock, caps lock. Where is caps lock? Why is toggle boot mapper not working though? That's kind of strange. Wait, where the hell is it? Oh wait, is this it? Is it already programmed technically? Let's upload it and see. Oh no, it's not. Weird. Let's see. Maybe try a different cable. Sometimes boot mapper has some issues with cables. So sometimes like it doesn't know what it's doing. So I'm gonna try this first. A different cable. Okay. Let's see. Download. Huh. The boot mapper function is not working, but the client sure is. That's kind of weird. Let me close it and reopen it actually. Which key tester software is this? The key tester that I showed earlier is called Switch Hitter. Wait, it's not showing up. Hold up. It's Switch Hitter. This one's called Switch Hitter. You can look it up. I think I might have a command for Switch Hitter too. Oh wait. Oh shoot. It's currently. Oh. I see why it's conflicting. Okay, I see. Never mind. I just remembered that my other keyboard is also boot mapper, which is why it's having issues. Alright, so this should work. Oh wait. I can probably take this out of the way. Try it with this. Oh, it's not detecting. I need to plug it in directly to my PC. Hold up. Yeah, just remembered why it was not working though. Okay. Huh. Oh, is it VIA? Oh, is it on VIA now? Okay. Okay, so it's flashed. Alright. Cool. I guess I'll just try. Oh, wait. I'll try with this cable. Thank you. So it's already GMK flashed. Alright, so no boot mapper on this one. Yay. That's good, actually. Let's see. Waiting for VIA to open up. Alright, yeah, showing up. No. Boom. Alright, so let's see. Layouts. Bottom row. Win keyless. That's fine. Let's put win key here. Let's put control here. The rest is fine for now. And yeah, I think that's okay. All right, cool. All right, so it's finally time to assemble this. So let's do this. Let's move a little bit. Anyway, I didn't finish my sponsor segment, but let's see. Project Keyboard isn't running anything, but Project Keyboard is one of the sponsors of this stream. Next up, we have Salvin. You can check out salvin.com for all of Salvin's different projects. He works with a variety of designers in the community. Among them are Keycult, Hungerworks Studio for those interested in artisans, Zambamon and Oblotsky for the Aurora Input 65, for example, and SAR, Wilbatech, among many others. He's a CNC machinist in Europe, in Belgium, and he does a lot of cool CNC machine projects. Does custom keycaps for Keycaps head collaborations as well. So check out salvin.com for all the different projects. And I think you should expect to see a lot more from Salvin in the near future. Lots of cool collaborations and lots of new projects for him. Okay, so that looks good. Hold up. That switch is not looking perfectly straight to me. Okay. Actually. And then finally we have space cables. You can head on over to spaceholdings.net to check out the different drops that Space Cables has regularly for key sets. Right now they have GMK Serica Round 2 collaboration going on. So do feel free to check out spaceholdings.net for that. They also have regular drops on their Discord and information about all of these drops. So do consider joining their Discord server for notifications and information on that. And they also run key sets and desk mats and other things. So do check out all their socials for information on that. But they also get posted to the website, so you'll probably see them anyway if you go on their website every so often. Thank you, Dennis. Alright, so this is done. Let's get our bottom case. So now, so this is fine, all good and okay, but so the thing is now this PCB plate can be pretty flexible. So actually, let me show you that. See how if I like really press on this really hard, especially in the middle, you can hear the pins are probably bottoming out, right? So we want to prevent that, and so I'm gonna put some liner on there, just a little bit. Just so mostly towards the middle section. So that's gonna be okay. So like this portion here. Just one layer will do. Hello. Shelf liner over foam? Oh yeah, for sure. Shelf liner is the best. It's so easy to cut too. Like with scissors and stuff. Like it's just so flexible. The layers are actually thin. Oops, cut it a little bit too wide. Is it bottoming out demo? I can show you. So this is how the case would close normally, right? Okay, so like here it's fine. But notice I'm really pressing it hard. I'm like hitting it basically. But the idea is that if you press really hard, it does bottom out. So the only reason I'm putting it there is just in case it does. It won't most of the time. It's just in case. So just that. This is enough. Like, so the PCB is the switch pins, because the switch pins are gonna be the bottommost things, right? These little metallic pins. So they're kind of sharp too. So I wouldn't want that to touch the bottom. Just because it could scratch, right? So, yeah, that's it. So that should do the trick. I can just probably just lay it on top here. Now we can just close the case up. Get my screwdriver. Get the case screws first. So these are the case screws here. Make sure it's lined up properly. The lining up part is actually the most tedious part of building the Jane, because the switch, the case doesn't have little, like, you know, the little tabs that align, the alignment tabs. So you need to align it very carefully. That's the reason it doesn't have the alignment tabs is because it has really sharp edges, and the idea is that it kind of looks like it's, the seam is kind of like fading. That butt's so nice. Are you checking out my butt? Do you prefer staggered or linear? Wait, what? Staggered for what? Or ortholinear, you mean? Oh, you mean like keyboard-wise in general? I preferred staggered layouts overall. I can't type an ortho. I've tried before. I can't. I'm just not good at it. Okay, it's not perfect, but... Okay, I think that's as good as it gets as far as those sides go. Love the pink ano on this? Yeah, same. I actually kind of want a keyboard that's just this color. A pink Jane would be great, but yeah, I really like this color for sure. Okay, we have, and the next part is this diagonal weight. Tommy Hong, hello. Right, so this diagonal weight just goes slotted in here. And then you place these 4 screws in. Triangle weight, Toblerone weight, you can name it whatever you want. Very expensive paperweight, yes. Especially because it's polished too. It's like polished steel. Alright, and then the last part. This back plates. It looks so good with the back plate. Oh, this pink just looks gorgeous with the silver parts. Pink and silver, yeah, so nice. So nice. So the question is, we can use the key set that we have here, or we can use a different key set. I don't mind either way. We can choose to use, so this, the key set we have here is a pink on white key set by JTK. It matches pretty closely actually. I mean it's like not perfect, but it's pretty close. Hander bite would look pretty nice. Muted would look pretty nice. Where did your big spoon tiger go? Wait, right there. Tulip. Tulip's a good beige is a good idea. No hander bite? Okay, no hander bite it is. He's just a little shy. Do you have JI Pink? I do. I have to take it off a different keyboard, but I do have it. I do have it. Alright, so let's see. Some suggestions have been muted. Oh, well, I mean, Karma redeemed muted first, so we can do muted. Are you guys down for muted? Yay or nay? Just say yay or nay. If I see a good amount of yays, we'll just go with muted with accents or something. Muted is a good pick, to be honest. Yay? Yay? Yeah, muted's chill. Okay, let's go muted. Let's see, muted. Okay, muted. Let me see where I put my accents. Here, there. J Pink would have been so nice too. Oh, Texas breakfast. Yo, dude. What's up? Nuclear Nachos, I'm gonna refund your points just because I don't want to be mean. We can do PBT at some point, maybe. What area in New York do you live in? I live in Manhattan. If you want to know specifically where in Manhattan, I could tell you, but I live far up in Manhattan. All the way up. It's still Manhattan, though. Alrighty. Look at these keys, guys. Want to sell these keys. $2,000 for each. Because you won't ever find them. Limited edition. Limited edition. Scam? Goodbye. What are your thoughts on removing mod pipe and tilde? Personally, well, I mean, I'm not affected personally, but for the people who are affected, I feel like it would be okay if they got mod pipe, mod tilde in the like extension kit or something. I think if they had gotten it in a different kit, would have been all right. But ultimately, it is a choice of the designer to do so. So I personally think that if that's what they choose to do, then like, you know, that's what it is. But ultimately, I do think that you don't need to remove that compatibility, but if, yeah, it's just personal choice. But I personally think they don't need to be in the base kit. I don't think they need to be in the base kit, because the base kit's supposed to cover layouts comprehensively, like different layouts comprehensively. It's not supposed to add additional compatibility that's like optional, such as mod pipe and mod tilde. Like mod pipe and mod tilde are like mod colored pipe and tilde are options. Like they're keys that you use if you have that preference, but they don't necessarily add compatibility, so they don't belong in the base kit, in my opinion. Yeah, I think they could have just put it in the extension kit for sure, and just call it a day. But I mean, they didn't do that, so it's definitely not on. Yeah, just up to the designers and runners to do whatever they want. I mean, the thing is this, okay? If people were really going to sabotage the fact that mod pipe and mod tilde are not in it, they unfortunately, one way is to vote with your wallet, and so yeah. I for sure agree with you. I also use alphas as they are. I do think it stinks for the buddies that use them when they're not offered at all. It's ultimate update designers, yeah. Make people pay $50 for 2 keys. Yeah. But again, I think it's fine. I think it's fair that people who really want their own preference to get an extra additional kit that supports them, even if... Because the thing is this. Designers cannot predict whether people who use mod pipe and tilde also use these other caps, like in the macro, like, you know, like all the extension kit stuff. Like, you don't know. You don't know that. You can't really predict it. So there's also like gonna be like this wide, like, you know, big audience. Like, you just can't tell what they're gonna use. So yeah, I think mod pipe and tilde could just be an extension kit and just call it a day. Or imagine you could put mod pipe and tilde in the international kit. Support the MOQ of the international kit, because the international kit now is going to be hitting MOQ thanks to the people who will buy the international kit for their mod pipe and tilde needs. That would be a good idea, don't you think? Imagine. And they get international support. Easy MOQ. The eyesore would be extremely happy for them. They would be proud. It's hard to use your wallet when the kit price isn't affected and the people who use it are in the minority. Yeah, that is true. There's no way to sabotage it if there's no majority. That's for certain. But yeah, I personally don't use either. I mean, I actually, if you asked me 3 years ago if I used mod pipe and tilde, I did. But I don't anymore because I just don't think it looks that good. Like, it actually doesn't look right to me anymore. But that's because I learned about keyboards. I learned about like alphanumeric keys and all that stuff. I just prefer the right way of doing things, meaning kind of like if it's an alphanumeric key, it should be colored after an alphanumeric key, right? Like a character. So yeah. Dodo, hello. I'm surprised Taiti isn't hitting MOQ. I'm actually surprised about that too. Eyesore and fuck should be used in kit names. That'll be funny. What accents are we picking today, guys? We have a variety of accents today. What are we using? Wait, is the spacebar only the only purple stuff is the spacebar? I also have Mr. Sleeves if you guys wanted. So this has the blue. Blue is enter, and then the purple stuff is space bars mostly. There's F-row keys as well. Yeah. Sleeves too much here. We can just go for normal muted as well. We can do regular muted. We can just do regular muted as well, just all gray. But the purple is a space bar, so it's an accent. Like, if you do purple for this, I think the purples, I mean, it's like lavender spacebar is kind of off, right? But that's the lavender that's available here. The enter is this enter. I don't think it fits though. I think a regular muted might look good. Just going for regular muted. It might look pretty clean. What do you guys think? This is for you. Oh, abominations. Banned. Time out. Time out this man. I'm just kidding. Fuck it, green accents. I think, yeah, let's go all gray today. All gray. Alright. All gray, and I guess I'll put those caps on here. I'll get an artisan for the escape. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put on it now that I'm put muted on this. Let me think about it. What do we have? Pink. Something pink. This is like a darker pink though. Pusheen Bongo? No. We already did Pusheen Bongo before. And also, I don't know. I'm not feeling Pusheen Bongo on this. Okay, hold up. What do you think of this set? Oh, I saw that. I don't care about it. I saw the whole, like, guy saying go die and stuff, and inverting my name. Using my name and inverting it and shaming it and putting it to waste. Shame on them. Neutered Garbo. If I had one. If I had a neutered Garbo. Alright, let me pick something. Ooh, what about a Fugu? Does this Fugu match? Huh, this is an interesting color. That's an interesting Fugu color. I was just looking at this. I'm not sure, but I mean it's like grayish. It's a Fugu. There's a Fugu I have here. It's been yellowing, huh? Let's see. I think I have a. This is too bright though. No, that doesn't fit. It's a pink Cosmo, but it's too bright of a pink, so it doesn't fit. Yeah, I think the Fugu is fine. Nice and clean. All right. Let's get this out of the way. Oh my god, this keyboard is like a. It's huge. Okay. Alright, moment of truth. It might sound like crap because I suck at building keyboards. It might sound okay. We'll see. We'll find out right now. Let's set it up. Let's see. Where's my typing test? Typing test. Okay, oh, the window size is weird. Okay, and let's set our thing here. Okay, turn off the music. Sorry if there's like background noise. There's these kids that live upstairs and they're always stomping on the ground. It's really annoying. Can we get a close-up of the Ano? Yeah, sure. Sure. Let's see, what do we have here? The stream's been pretty stable after my new settings, I think. So that's a good thing. Alright, let's see. Alright. Let's hope this sounds good. Alright. Okay. I 117, not too good, but not too bad. Let's see. Let's hear the mods. That's what it sounds like. Let's see, spacebar loud? Oh no, it's because I was pressing it pretty loudly though. Like normal spacebar sound is like this much. It's like yeah, alpacas, yes. Should I use mod pipe and tilde for the memes? I need to go find it actually. I don't know where it fell. Okay, I see the pipe there. The tilde is somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. Somewhere around the trash can over there. Relatively dampened sound. Yeah, the spacebar turned out good actually. I'm kind of happy about that. The stabs actually turned out pretty nice, which is something that I was hoping it would go okay. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about the stabs. Not sure why you sound surprised, because remember I also didn't like. I just added some more lube, and I also was a bit skeptical of the half plate, to be honest with you, because when I was using my own Jane, I had to fiddle around with my stuff a bit. So yeah, that's why I was a bit skeptical. So how do I befriend Yutzi? I don't know. Be a good community member. Somehow you get close to him. I don't know. Anyway, let's show you the Ano up close, I guess. So, what are your favorite silent switches? Get into coffee and bikes. That is true. Get into coffee and bikes. By the way, not motorcycles, but like cycling bikes, like road bikes and stuff. Oh, let me take out the typing testing. I want to be friends with Diego instead. All right. So whoever wanted to see the anodizing, here it is. This is our. Oh, I take out the chat for a second just so that you can see it closely. Actually, this will be the screenshot for the thumbnail. 3, 2, 1, boom. There you go. But yeah, so it looks pretty clean anodizing. I think the internal part had some streaking in going on. I noticed at least earlier, but it's internal, so it doesn't really matter. It's a very nice pink color though. I really like this pink. It looks really good with muted too. You can see that's the seams on the bottom part. That's the sides here. Very clean. Pretty much seamless in a way because of the way the edges are so sharp. They line up really nicely. I just smudged all over this. Where did I put the cloth? But anyway, you guys can see me. Oops. Anyway, there's the Jane logo, very clean. The bottom, looks so good. Look, you can see the chat. See yourselves in chat over there. But yeah, that's what the board is like. So nice though. Its profile, so good. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, if you want to see if it flexes a lot, I mean, you could maybe see a little bit. I mean, you can see it in the middle, I think, the alphas, right? You can see the surrounding keys sort of like bend a bit. Oh, and thanks to Jack Static that we have this C stand. We don't see an earthquake each time I press on the board. Yeah. Yeah, a decent bit flexy. Pretty nice. But yeah, you guys have any other questions? Oh yeah, I forgot to say this super tight USB port. Look at that USB port. So good. Look how nice and flush it is. I really like that. This nice and flush USB port. Super neat. I like it when it's done like that for both USB Mini and USB-C. Just looks really good. Alright, we can do another typing test, or we can just move on with things. I guess I can show you a teaser of these lavender switches. So these are the lavender switches I've been lubing. These lavender switches would have been a good match for this board, actually. Would have been a nice match for this board. These are the lavender switches that I'm lubing. I'm currently like maybe halfway done, but yeah, still got some more to do. But yeah, we can do another typing test. Can we see your Jane? Sure, actually. We can do that. Lavender first impressions, very good actually, pretty smooth. Sound wise, I'm not sure though, because I haven't typed on them. Ooh. So any initial thoughts? I mean, sure. Let's bring some of those out. Hold up. So all right. Let's see. So these are the lavender switches. So this is a stock switch. Let's see if I can show it up close. There you go. So this is the lavender switch. It says Duroc on the housing, as you can see. Duroc has this kind of creamy white colored stem. Solid color is made out of palm. The rest is made out of nylon. Has a 65-gram gold spring, as you can see inside. The housing color is beautiful. I have to say, this is really nice for the housing color. This is a stock switch, but feels really smooth. yeah. I guess I can show you the stem here. This is the stem here. Sorry about my ugly nails, but that's the stem. And you can see that it doesn't have the taper that the Alpaca V2s have at the end of the rail here, but these are very smooth nonetheless. Pretty standard JWK linear stem, I think, but made out of palm. And yeah, so this is stock here, and these are, this on the side have Desky's white film, so you can see the framing of the white films over there, right? You can see the white around. That's because it has the Desky's films on it. This one, the right is lube, this one isn't. So let me see if I can compare the sound maybe. Like, so stock. Lubed. So this is lubed and filmed. So this is, I lubed the stem with 2.5 grade 0 and just applied films. And the spring is also lubed with just like oil. Yeah. That's how it compares. Alpacas, sure. Let me bring some alpacas out. I'm not sure if I have any lubed alpacas with... Oh, I might actually. Let me go and get some. Alright, so this is a stock alpaca switch. This is an Alpaca V2 stock switch. Wait, where did I just drop? Shoot. Where did I just put that stock switch I had? Crap. Oh, here it is. Okay, here it is. So this is the stock Lavender switch. This is the stock Alpaca V2 switch. So let's hear it out. Let me get the mic up close here. Oh, come on. Alright. So this is the stock Lavender. This is the stock Alpaca. So overall, I think, like, I actually think, sorry, that must have been loud. I actually think that the Alpaca might be maybe like minimally smoother, but I'm not sure if it's because there's like factory lube. Because pretty sure that these Lavender switches come completely without lube, I think. I don't think they actually come with any lube at all, whereas the Alpacas actually do come with a bit of factory lube on them. So that might actually be a little bit of a different stock. But the Lavender... The sound is very similar, stock at least, but it's hard to tell because I'm not using it with keycaps on. So it's hard to compare these. How's the build going? Oh, the build, we finished the build, but we're currently comparing these Lavender switches from Canon Keys. Anyway, I'll probably be doing a lubed Lavender build maybe next stream or 2 streams from now. I'll show you guys what these sound like. So you'll find out what these lavender switches sound like. I'm currently lubing them, so yeah. Once that's done and once I get my schedule figured out, I'll be able to do that. But these both are very, very good choices for switches. I mean, like, I can hardly say no to a good, like a JWK linear just based on how smooth they are already stock. And like, yeah, wobble wise, like the Alpaca has like very minimal wobble. Actually, I would probably have to put this on a plate, but I mean, it looks actually okay. I think the top is actually slightly tighter on the Alpaca. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but so there's a bit of creaking in there. That's also I'm being very rough on the top. Like I'm actually like pulling it really, really hard. But in the Alpaca, it's there, but it's not really. It's very little. So the Alpacas are tighter as far as stock goes. This V2 Alpacas, but yeah, it'll be fine with films. Like with films though, like these guys are the films though, like these. There's no wobble. So yeah, so this is filmed and it basically has no issues with the housing wobble, because I mean that's what the films are for. I would still film Alpacas anyway though. I would still use films on Alpacas nonetheless. It's just like there's just no risk to using them, so I would still use them anyway. It's like an extra what, $5-7. So yeah, I would still use films to mod Alpacas. So yeah, that's my first impression really quick, but I mean I'll be doing a lubed build of these later on, so look forward to that later. Yeah, what are films? Gil Winterwood, sorry about not answering some of these questions. Let me see. Let me go back and scroll back and see what I missed. Can we see your Jane? Yeah. Can you compare to stock Alpacas? Right. Yeah. So films, switch films are. Let me see. Do I have films here? Oh yeah, here. Gil, Winterwood, are you here? Oh yeah, you're here. So these are switch films. Switch films are these little pieces of, sometimes made out of foam, sometimes made out of polycarbonate, but they're these pieces of like plastic essentially, or whatever material, that go in between the top and bottom housing of the switch in order to basically reduce the amount of wobble between the two pieces. So for switches that have a bit of play, like when you like really like, you know, pull on the stem and stuff, the housing will wobble slightly, and these films basically are gap fillers to prevent the wobble from happening. So these are recommended for switches that have been opened several times, or switches that have loosened over time just out of use, or whatever it might be, like whatever reason it is. And basically these just fill in the gap, so they make those housing, like the housing fitment, a bit tighter. So that's what they're used for. And pretty much nowadays I think almost everybody applies films for modifying their switches, just because it's kind of a harmless thing to do. Like people have come up with even thinner versions of these for switches that are already very tight. So yeah, there really isn't any harm in using films for switches. So I personally recommend people to just use films at any point in time. Discount code? There's no discount code. I'm sorry. There's no discount code for scanner keys. The only places where I have a discount is Novel Keys. Yeah. So Alright, so I think someone wanted to see my Jane V2. Have you noticed any difference between foam and poly? I've been using Desky's foams in black, but going forward looking to just get the transparent ones en masse. I mean the foam ones are a bit harder to put on, but have I noticed like differences in performance? Not really. Like, if there is a difference, it's probably very minimal that I probably can't quite tell when I'm just typing on stuff. So yeah, here's my Jane. This is my Jane V2. Yeah, so this is my Jane V2. Yeah, so also half plate build. So this guy does have MX black switches. I didn't build this keyboard. So blacks. So yeah, this one has 55 gram stickered MX black switches, retooled MX black switches. I think 55 gram lubed with. I have actually no idea. I also have no idea how the stabs were done. They were just done with care and love. This Jane V2 was built by Yutzi. He offered to build it for me a long time ago, and he sent it built. So this was built by Yutzi. I haven't really touched it ever. I mean, I've only maybe applied a little bit more lube on some of the stabs because it was a bit like loose, but other than that, like, it's been pretty much intact this whole time. This has PVT caps also, so the sound is different. This sounds creamier because it has PVT on it. I also did the foam thing here, so actually if I get my switch puller and I just take these off, you guys can also probably see the foam. Mine's probably more jankily done. And I also put some electrical tape on there. You see that spacebar part, electrical tape, there's some foam here. It's because at the time I was like, actually this was because I was still experimenting. I was actually not sure what the problem was, and I was basically hearing a really bad sound on my Jane. Like I was typing on it, I was just like, what is this clicking sound? It keeps clicking. And I found out it was a plate hitting parts of the wire, or like if I was like pressing too hard, something was bottoming out. So yeah, put some liner on there to dampen that, and now it's good. So have a good one. Need to head out soon. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, Salty Nutted. You two have a very good evening. Anyway, actually, let's do a typing test on this Jane, and then maybe we can do one on this one, and then I think that will be it for the night. Watch this. I'll watch this in just a bit. What is this? Dr. Huru asking Selena Gomez to prom? What? Okay, hold up. Do you guys want to watch this with me? Let me put it on the browser. Show on stream. Okay, hold up. Where is my browser? Okay, here it is. Let's see. All right.
This isn't too loud.
Hopefully this is not too loud.
Hello, Dr. Haru.
What?
I just heard recently you...
Wait. What the hell is this? Wait. What the?
Keep playing it.
You've been doing studies on a new brain disease called ligma.
Oh my god.
Ligma balls.
Oh my god, what the fuck? What is this?
Dude. Was that audible? Actually, I'm not even sure. Are people in chat here? Yes, okay. It's just so quiet suddenly. Alright. So we can do a typing test on this. Huru's so goated. Huru's learning the internet very quickly, okay? Dr. Huru is he's a newcomer. He's quickly learning the ways of the internet. You know? A young grasshopper about to become a master. Huru's picking up what we're putting down. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Alright. So let's type on this thing. Alright, so again, this is a TGR Jane with Alpacas, lubed Alpacas with 205 grade 0 and TX films with GMK Muted. And it has a half plate, polycarb half plate. Okay, so I guess here we go. Ooh, 125. Have you seen E7V2? Yeah, I have. It looks really good. The burgundy color is like totally calling for me, but I don't think I have the funds for it. Yeah, I don't think I have the money to buy E7V2 right now. I got one. I gave in. Oh gosh, yeah, it's tempting, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to resist because yeah, it's holidays and just trying to be more frugal. All right. Now this is my Jane V2 with PBT caps and PBT caps and MX black switches. Okay. So these the keyboard So I guess I'll just say ceramics blacks, lubed, half polycarb plate, cherry PDT. Right, so that's what this one has. So here we go. Ah, 122. Okay. Yeah, pretty poppy for sure. Very poppy sound to it. What plate's your favorite? I think half polycarb is really good. Full aluminum is also just solid for me. FR4, I recently tried it. It sounds pretty good. How much does that cost for you? Undisclosed amount. Undisclosed amount of money. Yeah. Anyway, so these are the mods for this one. Have you tried ergo clears on FR4? I have not. No. On FR4, no, I have not. Does it feel good? Does it sound good? I've tried ergo clears on brass, on aluminum, on palm, and maybe polycarb. I think that's it. Anyway, double the Jane, double the beauty. Have you seen GMK Hanami Dango? Yeah, I did. I'm like not super into it. I think it's kind of cute, but I don't feel like I'm gonna get it. Like, I don't feel like it's a set I want to get, rather. Let me remove the typing test thing. Yeah. So nice. Blue, pink. It's the yin and the yang basically here. All right. So let's see. RGB strip on the E7V2 is actually sick. Yeah, it looks so. Yeah, the E7V2 really took the E7 to a new level, and it looks really nice. Yeah, I wish I built a prototype for the E7 because it looks so good. I am very tempted to get one, but I don't think I will. Most likely not. Just no money for it right now. Not in the books. Hasn't been in the books. I just didn't plan for it or anything like that. So, yeah. This chain turned out really well. Now that I've been typing on this pink one today, I'm actually very satisfied with the build. These nice and poppy stabs are nice and bouncy. Yeah, I like how it came out. I like how this turned out. What stabs? Durox C3 stabs on this one. How many Janes have you built? How many Janes have I built? Let's see. I've built 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4, maybe 5. Maybe 4, maybe 5. I'm not sure if 4 or 5. Yeah. Alright. So I think that probably concludes today's stream. I'd be so nervous shipping a Jane. Fortunately, this is actually local. So I'm not going to be shipping this. They're just picking it up. Yeah, this is nice. This is pretty nice. Let's see. What am I looking for? Let me just check something. I thought it was just me, but I guess that's normal. Okay. Banana is loose? When can I come pick it up? Do you even know where I live? No, just kidding though. Oh, banana is loose, yes. This banana is loose, yeah. Sag. Actually, I think it's the stems of the alpacas. They're kind of thin on these guys. I think they're kind of made for, if I recall correctly, the Key Collective stuff was made around because they knew that stems would crack if you put them on MX clears. Remember that when people would say like, oh, you can't put stuff on MX clears. So that's what they designed it after, and so a lot of their stems are slightly on the looser end, but now it's pretty snug. Yeah, it's pretty snug now. Well, today's streams been really good quality wise. Have had almost no frame drops at all, and my CPU is fine, and the bitrate's been pretty constant. It's been good. It's been good. But yeah, I think we're done for today. Let me see if there's anyone to raid. When's the next stream? Good question. When's the next stream? If I get enough stuff done that I feel comfortable doing a stream, stuff done meaning like my work stuff, then maybe this Sunday. But if I don't feel comfortable, then probably on Monday or Tuesday. So anywhere between Sunday and Tuesday, but normally they happen during evenings, so you can expect around the same time maybe. I'll try to announce something, or I'll try to say something about it. But yeah. Anyhow, let's see. Doctor Who is streaming. Max Ev, the Key Company, Ramen Champ builds. And then I don't see any more keyboard people. I think that's it. that's it. So we can raid Dr. Huru maybe. Dr. Huru, we haven't raided him in a while. So we could raid Dr. Huru. Dr. Huru, what is he doing? He is doing keyboard chores. Okay, so actually you guys can choose. Let's see. Ramen Champ Build has been streaming like about the same time as I've been, but he's doing Space 65. Max F is doing Matrix, Mysterium TKL. Okay, Mysterium TKL. And Huru is doing some keyboard chores, probably thinking about Ligma disease and things like that. Yeah. But yeah, have a good weekend, One Drug Man. Thank you so much for stopping by. DDD Client? Oh, DDD Client, I see. And yeah, DDD Client, I guess, is streaming something else as well. So yeah, who do you guys want to raid? We can raid long time no stream? What? What do you mean no long time no stream? I streamed like 3 days ago. Anyway, so we can raid. Who do we raid? Who do we raid? Okay. Huru or Ramen? I think I owe them a raid. Have a good night, Nine Walker. Thank you so much for stopping by. Next stream I'll be doing. Oh! Before you all go. Don't go. I have something exciting to show y'all that I think you might be excited about. I'll be doing this soon. Don't go. I opened it up, of course, because I needed to know if there was like any slips or anything like that, but review samples of Kara are here. I can't show you the deets, but I'll show you the box. Actually, I'll show you the box. This is just the accessories box, I think. And this is the actual box. So tempting to open it, but I believe I cannot. Mainly because it has a sticker and I don't want to rip it until it's time. We'll do it on stream. But anyway, this might be the next thing. Depending on timing, I will have to figure that out. I have to coordinate with the RamaWorks team and talk about it. But yeah, I'll probably be doing this very soon. So expect this to be probably the next thing. Giving a serious blue ball is cool. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do as a content creator? I need to tease my content. I need to create a sense of desire and this strong want that you want to see the next thing, the cliffhanger, keep you right at your toes, and then boom, to be continued. Please watch next episode. That's how you know, I'm basically like a Dragon Ball Z cliffhanger, okay? This is just like that. I don't even know if that's a good comparison, but and oh, it's like Attack on Titan or something. Cliffhanger. And then next time it'll be like da 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 da, right? And you'll be excited about it. Anyway, that's all I got for tonight. So let's go. I'm gonna check again who's streaming, and then we'll just go raid somebody. So I think we're probably gonna raid Dr. Huru because I think it's a bit late to raid Ramen. I think they're probably almost done. So yeah, it looks like they're done. Pretty much. And actually, they're still going, but yeah. or the tail end, but I think we can just raid Doctor Who tonight. So yeah, that's all I got tonight, guys. But yeah, expect, so 2 things that I think I'm excited about is Kara build soon, and I think the next thing might be the Satisfaction 75 round 2 build that I'm preparing for. So yeah, that's what I got. Came in at the very end of stream. GG. Yeah, unfortunate. Alright, so we're gonna read Mr. or Doctor Who. If you guys have any questions, anything, you can check out my socials and ask me questions there. You can also always join our Discord server, where it's a relatively quiet place, but it's a cozy place, and we talk about all kinds of random things. Yeah. If you guys have anything, any comments, suggestions, feel free to hit me up anytime. But lots of cool stuff coming soon, actually. I just have a lineup of things that I need to show you, but I'm busy myself, so I need to pace it out. So yeah, Amoizi, thank you, and so sorry that you arrived at the last minute. Alright, friends, thank you so much, and I'll probably see you guys the next time, maybe Sunday or Monday, most likely. Alright guys, thank you so much. Have a very good night. Thank you, thank you.